All right, can you hear me?
Hey, good morning.
Morning.
How are you?
I'm good.
Outstanding. Back in Florida?
Yeah.
How long are you there for?
Until Friday.
Excellent. Excellent. I've got
So,
somebody by the name of Morris coming on to the call.
yeah, that's Ronnie.
Oh, okay. I was like, this is a new name here.
Yeah,
Hey, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
How are
Thank you for
you?
the brownies.
Yeah, we got the brownies. They were delicious.
Hey,
Oh my
I'm glad.
gosh. Yeah.
Yeah, they're part of everybody's fitness program,
Yeah. Right. Got
but
it.
they're good, right?
Yeah, they're incredible.
Surprisingly, I was like, I thought they'd be like, just or what do you call it? Or mail order.
No way, man.
Yeah, they're like
No.
moist and.
I've been sending those brownies out since like when this first book of mine came out. I mentioned send out cards in there, and like the brownies have always like I'll send cookies, brownies. Like some people, they have peanut allergies and stuff, and I pick up on that. I'm like, oh, okay, so I'll send them popcorn or whatever. But like treats like that just make people. It's just little things that people forget what you said, they forget what you did, but they'll never forget how you made them feel. And it's just a little, it's not expensive. It's just one of those things that really helps you connect with people. So that's good. I'm glad you enjoyed
And
it.
your head looks so small, Mom. Move up a little bit. It's actually, so there's a regular pedal bike shop like 2 or 3 blocks away from us.
Yeah.
They constantly send us business. Like they have an electric bike there, like an off brand.
Right.
I don't even know if they still sell it. So anytime somebody comes in and asks for like an electric bike, they send them to us. So I think in 1 week we had 5 people that showed up, all separate from this shop. And I'm like, all right, we need to do something. And I constantly go there and buy like little shit that I need. Like I need a one-off, what do you call it? Handlebar riser.
Right.
And like they all seem to have it, or like I'm an odd size tube. I'll go down there, I'll pay retail. I'll not complain about it. And so when the brownie showed up, I was like, you know what? This is what we're going to do.
Nice.
That's something that everybody likes. It shows an appreciation. I was like, and I think that they'll really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, and I make no bones about it. I've been an affiliate for Send Out Cards from like the beginning. So, if you want, you could actually use my account and set up try it for yourself, and you could use it. Like I'll allow you to try it. Like I'll pay for it. Send yourself a couple of cards for free on me. And if you like it, again, I use it because I've been using it for so long. And I mean, it's not like I'm paying a mortgage with it, right? With the affiliate, because as an affiliate, I get a few pennies off of other people that start using the program. I make no bones about it. Like I'm very upfront about that. The way that I suggest it for Pedego dealers, just be a user. Like, don't be I promote it because it's in my best interest as a sales trainer. It makes sense that people would use it for themselves. Some people turn it, like I know people they're making a lot of money doing it, but it's not my business. It's not your business. I use it as a compliment that makes total sense for our customer here, your customer right here, they're in their 50-year-olds or older. Like they're used to getting crap in the mail in their mailbox. It's just stuff that they put in the recycle bin. Then all of a sudden you get something different and it's like old school. And that to me is like that helps this, right? That connection. So yeah, I'm all over that. Anyways, so try it out. And I mean, obviously what's in it for me is if you end up using it as a customer, then I get a small, little something out of it, right?
So is there a code that I have to put in to use it under you?
Yeah, it's you would go to sendoutcards.com. You could either go / Joe Marcoux or / the number 20031. In fact, I'll put the link in the chat. You should that'll get you to my affiliate page, and then you'll be able to sign on. And there's different packages that are available. I just tell people start off with a small one, like because you got to figure out how many cards are you going to send every month. like they have an enterprise package, which makes a lot of sense for realtors and people that are dealing with a lot of, repeat type of business. And so just look at how many cards would I typically send a month, and then, go with it from there. So yeah. I mean, it's totally cost effective. And for me, it's time saving. And the other thing that you can do, I think I mentioned this before, you can have all of your holiday cards or Christmas cards or Hanukkah cards or anything like that. You can do them now, and then it'll auto populate in your own handwriting. Like they have these, you have options that you can put your handwriting up, and people, like, they don't know it. Like I did this on my laptop, and then I just grabbed photos from online and I threw them in the card. Like, who's going to throw a picture of themselves out? Like, they won't. So they'll have this card. It's great. It's guerrilla marketing.
I know Claudia and I were talking about doing I think it would be great for like an annual send out of a reminder tune-up.
Yep.
Like, because one of Kendall's social posts is tune-up reminders to keep your warranty in good standing. So this is another way to hammer it home, and then possibly send out Christmas cards.
Yeah.
Holiday.
I got you. Yeah. I mean, I'm French Canadian, so it's Christmas, but I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
So
right. So around Christmas time, like everybody that was new for this year, I mean, it depends on how much it costs. Maybe just the new customers this year, we send out a card.
Sure.
Maybe it makes sense if it's not that expensive to send out to every customer that we have a Christmas card, just as a, hey, don't forget about us.
Yeah, and there's two ways of looking at it. You can send out a Christmas card with the I'm just sending it out, and you don't want anything in return. It's just a gesture, which is great. And then the tune-up card, the way that, and my buddy Chris, who's in the restaurant industry, he did this for his restaurant. He would send out cards, literally like thousands of cards to people. And because his list was 18,000 people in this city of Winnipeg of 750,000 people. But what was great was on the card, he would put a tracking device, in the sense that bring this card in by deadline. So you got to put a deadline. So create a sense of urgency. So it's like, okay, bring this card in by March 31st and receive a, I don't know, like for him, it'd be free appetizer, right?
Yes.
His accountant thought that was nuts, but nobody goes into a restaurant and eats alone when they get a card like that. They're going to go in a group. So, okay, I'm here. Here's my card, free appetizer. You can count how many cards you got, so you can track it, how it worked. So in your business, it could be, bring this card in with you and receive, I don't know, you could give something away, like a new water bottle, which it'll say Pedego Naples on it, right? Or like in your tune-up, we'll give you something of value. It doesn't have to be a lot. It's just going to drive, but it drives traffic in. So either way, it's a win, and you can track it, like trackable metrics, which is important. Yeah. So
for sure.
Yeah, especially with the old school. I just think the old school is new school, and I've had people, the reaction that you're having is exactly the same that people have had with me for over a decade, and I still use it. Yeah. Is this everybody on the call?
Yeah, Claudia had a what do you call it? Something to deal with her son at school.
Okay.
We don't know how long that's going to last. And Ron, I don't know. He's supposed to be on his way in.
Okay. Well, why don't we just jump right in? There's something that I mentioned to you in the emails when I sent you the link this morning that in fact, I don't post very often on the Pedego dealer page. And I'm thinking later today, I'm going to post it because I think it's important, especially when you guys have just received the element. And I just want to share it with you. And it's something that's recently come up with a couple of other stores. And I think it's important. And you tell me, do you think anybody is going to say or eventually ask you, hey, why does this thing only have a 1-year warranty when the rest of your bikes all have 5-year warranty?
I thought about that, and I think my answer.
Guys, you just froze up. So I don't know what's happened on your end. It can't be mine because I've got full bars here.
It's the differentiator between a premium bike with a top of the line warranty and an entry level bike that has a basic warranty
True.
to it.
Hey guys, my internet connection went kind of weird there, so I didn't hear what Kendall had said. I apologize. Kendall, what was your answer on how you would handle the issue of, hey, it's why is this a 1-year warranty when all the rest of them are 5? Can we start over? I apologize, guys.
Yeah. Well, Andy just said it better, but my initial answer was that because it's only a $1,500 bike, so it can only be warranted up to so much. But Andy obviously said that, it's a difference between a premium and, and then a lower end bike. And also
entry level.
Entry level, sorry, not
Lower
lower
is the
end.
word we want to use, not lower level.
Yeah.
And also the fact that it's also a pre-launch too.
Yeah.
So these bikes aren't, this was just like a launch to see, like, how our entry level bikes do with our demographics. So that was always my initial thought process.
So here, I'm just going to give you information, and you take the information like you will. Okay. I'm going to use the SOS, right? Acknowledge, ask a question, right? It is technically an objection when somebody says, well, why, they're going to be like this. Why is it only a 1-year warranty when the rest of them are 5? So part of the process that I believe that we need to take, especially for you guys, because when you think of the Pedego brand and you think of Pedego Naples in terms of what you offer, you're offering premium. Like everything that you guys are doing is premium service, premium relationships, premium experience. And so while you are talking to somebody about the Platinum or the regular Boomerang or any of the products other than the Element, I would use the word qualify. You know what's great about this Platinum Interceptor is it actually qualifies for our standard 5-year warranty. So that way you have peace of mind, right? I'm putting that in the back of their mind. Now, if somebody turns around and says, hey, well, why is this thing only got a 1-year warranty when the rest of your product line comes with a 5-year warranty? Acknowledge, hey, you know what? I really appreciate the fact that you value our 5-year warranty that comes standard on the rest of our product lineup. What's more important to you, a 5-year warranty or a low price?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, instead of me saying, well, because again, people don't buy what you sell, they buy why you sell it. And so instead of me saying, well, these components are here and these ones are here, and I start comparing bikes like Rad Power, we're going to lose them. If I find out what's important to them, I can say, hey, you know what? Just for fun, I want to bring you over to the Platinum, and I want you to see the difference. It'll become obvious. What's more important to you? Do you want to have the insurance and the peace of mind knowing that you have a product with a 5-year warranty, or do you want to have a low price? And what I'm saying, the subtext is, listen, I'm getting you $14.95, but you're going to have to lose some shit to get there.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that
For
make
sure.
sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, to go even further, one of the other things is the Element does not qualify for the anti-theft program.
There you go.
So
I didn't even know that. So there you go.
yeah,
So
Yeah.
that actually
sell a
was,
foldy lock, it doesn't qualify.
that foldy lock or chain lock does not qualify for the anti-theft program.
That's great. So again,
And
the word qualify helps you justify cost. What's more important to you? Do you want to have so during your presentation, any other bike, you say, well, the beautiful thing about this one is that it actually qualifies for our anti-theft program with a foldy lock, so you have peace of mind. And so why doesn't this come with a 5-year warranty? What's more, I appreciate the fact that you value the 5-year warranty program that comes with all the rest of the Pedego brand. What's more important to you? A 5-year warranty and peace of mind, or a low price? I can give you whatever you want. It's just either or, right? Coming back to this, right? It's best, better, good, either or.
Mm-hmm.
So we're giving it to them, and you're using the SOS, and they have to answer it.
Yeah.
Boom. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. It's that actually did come up on the Pedego call this week.
So I was thinking, and you tell me, Andy and Maria, and I'd like your feedback. I don't post very often on the Pedego dealer page. I'm just a fly on the wall, and I listen and I take notes in terms of what dealers are saying, and I will put together what's important. But I'm thinking about just, hey guys, I think every Pedego dealer needs to, hear this. I think it'll be helpful. And listen, I know that there's some Pedego dealers that don't like me, and I really don't care. I just want to know that and again, putting a line in the sand, it's fine. And when I say that, I just recently had a dealer. Well, James from Pedego Tucson.
Yeah.
James had somebody text him. He had a text go out to somebody. It was an automated follow-up from Lead Cycles, and the customer texted James back and said, "I'm not going to buy from you. This is harassment. You use the F word, off." And James forwarded it to me, and then we talked the next day, and James was laughing, and he was like, "Listen, Joe, for the amount of business that I got from Lead Cycles versus one guy out of hundreds who are pissed off," he goes, at least I know that what I'm doing is working. If we're going to be concerned, like if I was concerned about what everybody thought, I'd never do anything. I'm going to rustle feathers. That so be it. Right. And so that's the same thing. Like I know that there's, you sometimes might take a stand and go, this is what we're doing. You might tick off a couple of customers, but in the grand scheme of things, as long as you believe in your why, it's all that matters. It's all that matters. So just stick to the plan. So I just wanted your feedback. Do you think it's valuable that I put that up on the Pedego dealer page? I think it is, but.
Yes. But don't make mention of the what was said in the dealer, what I just said to you, that it came up.
Oh no, I not at all. The way that I would frame it is strictly, hey, on a couple of calls that I've had recently, this came up. I just want to give you some information, and you could choose to use it or not. That's it. And so I'm going to use the SOS and say, hey, why doesn't this have a 5-year warranty? Give the customer the choice. I can appreciate you see the value in our 5-year warranty on all of our other products. What's more important to you? Hey, there it is. I've got that too. I've got that right here. Check it out.
Nice.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yours is so much cleaner. My handwriting belongs my handwriting's terrible.
So is Andy's.
Yeah. The headings were my mom's handwriting, but everything else is a blend.
It's great. So Ron and Ronnie are here. You guys are working in the background. So let's do this, guys. We got about 45 minutes. So who's going to go first? I actually want to just sit back and I want to have a role play where somebody walks in and you go through the template from beginning to end. And you can use notes. I have no problem if somebody's going to, use the actual step-by-step process. In other words, if you have to have this in hand, and I'm going to turn this on here. So if you have this use it.
Yeah.
Some people, by the way, will act, and you guys do it the way that you want. You can edit what's on screen right now to the way that is appropriate to Pedego Naples. This is just a basic foundation template. What's great is you can now cookie cutter this very quickly. And remember, it's best, better, good. And then if extra people start coming in the door, time your test rides so they all come back at the same time to create the popcorn effect.
Right.
So who's going first?
I'll do it.
All right.
I'm not going to be too good. I don't have my notes on me.
That's all right. So I'll play role of customer. I'll do the first one. I'll be the customer. Again, role play, guys, is you should be doing this as often as you can.
I wonder if I could get some notes from somebody here.
Hey, Ron, do you want me to put the script on screen?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, no sweat. Now here's the other thing, and this is important for everybody, is you guys can get a clipboard. Just get a clipboard so that if I'm standing there with a clipboard and I'm talking to Mr. and Mrs. Customer or Mr. and Mrs. Prospect, and I'm going, so who's the bike for and who else is going to use it? And then you're taking notes. Nobody's going to be angry about that. It's fine. It is more important to be interested than to try to be interesting.
Right.
So ask questions, be interested. All right. So Ronnie, I'm going to put this up on screen for you, pal.
All right.
And I'll let you, so I've just walked in the door.
Okay. Give me 2 seconds. Let me blow this up.
Do you want me to blow it up?
I've got it blown up. Okay.
There you go.
All right. All right. Hello, Fun. Is this your first time in the store?
So let's pause real quick.
All right.
Wait 5 to 10 seconds.
Oh, yeah. Got it. Okay. This is
All
why
right.
we do it.
It's all right, buddy. You got this, right? This is the safest place to make mistakes. It's totally okay. We got this right here. I got you right in the cradle. Okay. It's all good. I would rather have these challenges now than live with a client. So let's start over. I walked in.
All right. Hello, Fun. Account. Oh, is this your first time in the store?
Yeah, it is, man.
How'd you hear about us?
I saw you online.
Okay, so I'm gonna mark something down for social media.
Well, no, I said online. You got to ask, be specific.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So what? So where online? What platform?
I want to say it was Facebook. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Facebook.
Got it. So should I go? Do you ask more questions even about that?
Nope. Once you know the specific platform, but that's a great question, Ronnie. Here's the thing. If somebody says, yeah, I saw you online, you can be specific. So you can say, well, can I ask you where specifically online you heard about us? And if let's say they said Google, then Google's great, but then Google what? Was it Google Map or did you search? So you can just ask, hey, did you search us on a map or what search words did you use? Because this is all information that's going to help Andy big time.
Okay.
Right.
Have you ever been to Pedego?
No, never.
Okay, so we would go for it's so different, like being in like this scenario as opposed to actual talking with the customer.
Hey, this is why we practice.
Yeah.
So that when you get with a real customer, it'll flow. You'll be authentic. This is just, this is just like, it's like a recipe to bake a cake. You might add a couple of extra ingredients and you might add a little bit more of a pinch of salt. It's going to be you, Ronnie. It's okay. It's all right. I know that it's uncomfortable, by the way. It's good. I want to push you out of your comfort zone.
It's all right. I'm chilling.
So just for fun, man, let's go for a ride. Let's go.
Yeah, just for, okay. All right, just for fun.
Man. Bring it.
Let's go for a ride. Let's go for a ride. Let's go.
All right. Okay. Yeah, cool. Okay.
All right. So yeah, so the whole waiver part I haven't personally done yet, but yeah, I'd go set up a bike and then we always do the best, better, and the
better, good, or either or. That's great.
So I guess I talked to them about what they're talk to about what the preferences are.
Here you go, right here.
Yeah.
So you can skip to this. So here are your questions. Go ahead.
Ask. All right, so who's the bike for, and who else is going to use it?
Actually, it's for my wife. I'm here to just do a little bit of research on this for her.
So where is she going to be riding at?
She's primarily going to ride it as a bike to go to work.
How far is that usually?
It's about 8 miles.
Do you think does she plan to ride alone, or is she going to be in a group?
I think she'll start off riding alone to go to work, but I mean, that could change if there's other people that will ride to work with her. But right now, it's primarily to go to work, so she'll ride alone.
Okay, that's good to hear. Does she have any health conditions or anything we should know of before she gets on a bike?
She had a bad accident actually several years ago, and so she's got a really bad knee and lower back issue that it's important for her to be really comfortable on this bike.
Okay, absolutely, yeah. So I would first choose, and I'll show the 3 bikes. I'm still getting used to what bikes are best for stuff like that personally.
No sweat.
But yeah, I would show them the 3 bikes, and then just for fun, let's go on a ride and see how they like it.
Okay. All right.
For their-
Are you going with me or are you leaving me alone? There's no wrong
absolutely.
answer here. I'm just curious as to what we're doing.
Going with you, it's way more personable.
Okay. Right on. Okay. So let's say we're done the ride and we've come back. Now what do you do?
So now I would ask them which they would like to, if they would like to try out any more, or if they would, if they're set on that bike.
Okay. So my suggestion at this point here is when you come back from the ride is just simply ask the prospect. So what do you think? In this case is what do you think? Do you think your wife would like this
That would
bike?
happen naturally. That would happen naturally for sure.
Yeah. And so let's say I said, yeah, you know what? I really like this one. And so now what? If I said, yeah, this one's really good. What are you going to say?
Are you gonna buy it?
Do you want to buy it or do you want to take it? Right. And then I go, well, how much is it?
It depends on what you're gonna need. But I feel like that's redundant.
No, well, you've just asked me this particular bike, and I say, yeah, you know what? I think she'll like this bike.
Right.
So I just want to know, how much is this bike?
I would, yeah. I don't know. I'd look at the price.
Yep. Say,
Yeah,
what's the price?
Go look at the price and let them know.
$29.95.
Yeah, and exactly. Like the important part here, Ronnie, is doesn't matter what bike it is. You have to, with conviction and with the belief that you are offering great value. And this is really important because this happens in a lot of stores. There are staff members who they can't afford, a $39.99 bike. And so for them personally, it's a lot of money. It's not about you. It's about the prospect. For the
right.
Absolutely. It's not a lot of money. If they're already in a Pedego store, it's not a lot of money.
Right.
Okay. So you have to go, it's only $39.95.
That's it.
Yeah. And Ronnie, you have to honestly believe it, because if you come off at all, and I'm going to, take the screen off here for a quick sec. If I come off where it's like, it's $29.95, like I'm telling you with my face that it's expensive. Right. So you've got to be really careful. Like right here, whatever you believe has power.
Right.
So if my belief is it's $29.95, it's awesome. And remember, we got this, right? We got this. So it's $29.95. You want to take it?
Right. True.
You have to absolutely believe it, because if you don't, I can tell you, every customer's going to walk all over you, man. They'll walk all over you because they've bought expensive stuff before.
Right.
Okay. So let's take it back from here. We've ridden in, we're back from our ride together. We've maybe even traded bikes, which I think is really smart when you're out with a ride with someone. Hey, just for fun, let's trade bikes and see if you can tell the difference. That way, when you ride back together with Mr. Prospect, who's buying for his wife, you say, so which one do you think she'll like better?
Right. Gotcha.
Well, right. And so, and let's say at this point, I say, well, I think she'll like that Boomerang a lot better, because she's 5'3".
Right.
Right.
Better on the knees.
Right. And she's got the bad knee and bad back. And so, the lifted everything. So, okay. So how much is it?
It's only about $29.95.
Not about. Don't say about. It's
true.
This price.
It's $29.95. Got it.
Okay. Awesome. I need to hear it from you. Do I want to take it?
It's $29.95. Do you want to take it?
Was that the best? Is that the best price you got? Like, do these ever go on sale?
See, this is where I get confused. I know that's a horrible confusing part for me, because I know there's room to pay with the $300, and we're essentially trying to get them to do accessories, and get the $300 off their invoice. That's a hard part for me to set up.
I basically said this, right?
Right.
I basically said, so how do you answer that?
I appreciate that you're looking for a deal. What exactly did you have in mind?
Atta boy, I'm proud of you, man.
There you go.
Atta boy, that's it.
Oh, yeah.
So then I would say, well, you took me out with those really cool helmets, I mean, I'll ride a regular bike, and if Shauna takes on this bike, it would be great to be able to talk to each other. Can you throw in a couple of those helmets?
Yeah, so you're saying if we throw in those 2 helmets right now, you're gonna buy it?
Yeah, I would do that.
Sounds good. Welcome to the Pedego family. I'm gonna shake their hand.
No,
Congratulations.
elbows.
Elbow.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
That's it.
Cough on a little bit. Yep.
Good job. Good job, Ronnie.
Well
Maybe
done.
buy a bike.
Yeah.
Now at this point, there's a couple of things that we're gonna polish a little bit here, Ronnie, but that was great. There's a couple of options in this scenario, in this role play. You have somebody who says, hey, do these ever go on sale? You didn't bring and that's okay. You didn't bring up your quote yet, which is totally fine.
Yeah.
Right? You still close the deal. Congratulations, welcome to the Pedego family. That's great. At that point, what you say is, so Joe, here's some other options that we're going to recommend that go with this bike.
Okay.
So you've congratulated me, and the deal is done. Fantastic. But now there are other options that are going to be important to your wife that she gets. So yes, she's got the helmet. We want to make sure when she's going to work, she better lock up her bike, because this is a really important investment. So I'm going to highly recommend that you get that, and we start going over our list.
Let's see. Okay.
Yeah. And again, it's up to the consumer, right? It's up to Mr. Customer to say, no, I don't want that.
Okay.
But you're the trusted advisor. I don't care how long you've been working at Pedego Naples for, whether it's 5 years or 5 days. Because you work there, you're the expert. And as such, it's your obligation to tell Mr. Customer, here's what you need, and go over the list. Because if you don't, he's going to end up going on frickin' Amazon, and then you're going to walk back in, and you have all that stuff up on your walls for a reason.
Right.
Right? That makes sense?
Yep. Absolutely.
But great job, man. Well
Awesome.
done.
Awesome.
Yep. All right. Who's next?
I'll go.
Excellent, Kendall. Are we going to see you this morning, or what's going on? Are you getting prepped at the same time?
I mean, I'm kind of doing. I was finishing up our playbook while we were talking, so that's why I couldn't put on the camera right away. Oh gosh.
I'm totally bugging you. I'm dressed up for my morning workout. Look at yeah.
Oh.
I like the
Is
hair. It's awesome.
Who?
I still have bedhead.
Yeah. Hey guys.
Hi.
I feel like the biggest catfish ever when I.
What?
No, it's actually because I just bought a crap ton of decorations, so my house is a mess for the first time since I've lived here. So.
Got it. Well, I'm back in my home office. I'm no longer at the cabin. We shut it down, so I got you.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I'm trying to pull up actually the stuff that you sent Andy and I for this.
Did you want me to share my screen so you have it up on screen?
Yeah, but I just also I was trying to add it into our playbook anyways, and I can't find it anywhere.
If you need me to resend it, let me know, and I'll email it to you after this call.
Please do. That'd be great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Will do.
All right. We ready?
All right. You know what? What I'd like to do is I'd like to be the observer.
Okay.
Instead of me being the customer, I'm just going to sit back. We're going to watch from beginning to end. So who's going to be the customer as Kendall's going to be the salesperson?
Andy, sell me. Be difficult as possible. Be the Olsons.
I'll be the customer.
Hey, and by the way, I want to preface this before we keep going. This is so important, guys. You notice that how I did this with Ronnie is Ronnie got the win. Ronnie got the win. He got the sale, right? Oftentimes, I've seen this in so many stores, and everybody's well-meaning, but oftentimes that, when people role play, what they want to do is they want to try to trip each other up. And if you role play to lose like that, people just don't want to role play anymore. Role play, honestly, it's out of your comfort zone. And then if you keep failing, forget it. Whereas if you just do little course corrections, and then obviously, you applaud your people, and you give them encouragement, and you let them know you're doing a good job, everybody's going to want to keep doing it, and you're only going to get better. So role play to win, guys. Don't be a whole customer is what I'm saying.
Don't be a dick. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, because I've seen it happen. All right, I'll let you guys go. I'm going to open up this. There's the page. Do it.
All right.
Okay, I've just walked into the door.
Hello, fun. We're gonna wait 5 to 10 seconds. So is this your first time in the store?
Yeah, it's my first time.
Okay, and how'd you hear about us?
I online somewhere.
Okay, do you know exactly where online? Was it Facebook, Instagram, Google, Maps?
Might have been from Facebook ad, I think. I don't know.
Okay, awesome. So have you actually ever ridden a Pedego?
I rented one once in Utah.
Okay, and before I get you on this bike, is there any minor injuries that we might need to look at? Hip, knee?
Health issues, not minor injuries, because some stuff could be major.
Okay, so any health issues that we need to look at?
I have bad ankles,
Okay.
a bad back.
Okay, so let's just so then what I would do is I would go grab the platinum boomerang just because he said that he has, just like I think that's the most comfortable bike, and since we want to do the best, so I would immediately go grab a platinum boomerang and probably another boomerang for myself or the Element at this time, and then I would say, all right, let's go take a ride, if that's correct.
I don't know.
Well,
Kendall, is
well,
it correct?
I don't know if I'm ready for a ride. I'm wearing sandals. I don't know
Okay.
that brother wear.
So what I guess my question is, what do we do when they don't want to do a mini sim? We just keep on going directly in?
Yeah, well, so the suggestion that I have is if they don't want to ride, you say no, you know what? I didn't ask you to ride just yet. I'm going first. It's all
Okay, yeah.
monkey see, monkey do. And when they see you go on a ride, and you can say, you know what, people ride with sandals all the time, no sweat. I'm going to show you how easy this is, and I go first, right? Highest energy wins. So I have to be, and this is where for some of us who've been doing this for a long time, right? We have to remember that we have to bring the energy, because highest energy will always win. If it's somebody who's a curmudgeon and I'm not going to ride, that you got to outdo that energy, and you go, you know what, just for fun, come with me. I'm going to go first. You go first, you come back, and then, you know what, just for fun, hop on.
Okay. All right. No worries. Anyways, just come outside and follow me. I'm actually going to do the ride first. And then if you feel comfortable afterwards, we always have customers that ride in sandals. So just let me know what you think afterwards.
All right, hold on. I got to switch with my mom because I got a customer issue.
Okay.
For real, that's not role playing.
All right. So now Maria's the one with the flip flops, and you're
Okay.
doing yours, Kendall. Go ahead.
So should I go back over that whole spiel I just did or no?
If you want to start from scratch, you can. That's fine. Why don't we start over? That's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Let me
Maria.
move the page up and let you see it.
Okay.
And,
So
and
Maria just
you
walks in
guys,
again.
when somebody walks in the door, I know that I've written down hello fun. So you acknowledge them. And then you can say, again, the words that I would use is, like Maria were to walk in, I'd say, hey, hello fun, ma'am. I'll be with you in a quick moment. Just giving her a moment to, 5 to 10 seconds. Like you can say hello fun, which is fine. But I mean, I'm just saying, if you're going to use these words, you better mean them. It's not just, hey, hello fun. Because I'll tell you what, hello fun sound like a hell of a lot of fun to me. All right. Like,
all right.
You got to bring it, or just say, hi folks, I'll be with you in a quick moment. Just be you is all I'm saying. All right.
So Maria just walks in.
Yeah.
So I'll go, hey, hello fun. No, oh, hold on. I totally just blanked on. I was going to answer the phone. All right. Hey, hello fun. Welcome into Pedego, Naples. I'll be with you in just one moment.
Okay, thank you.
All right. So we're going to wait a little bit. So is this your first time in the store?
Actually, I came in here, I think, once last spring, just to look around.
So how did you hear about us originally?
Actually, a friend of mine has a Pedego, and I've seen her ride it, and I kind of like the way it looks.
Oh, awesome. Okay, so have you actually ever ridden hers before, or ridden any of our bikes before?
No, I have not.
Okay, well, do you have any health conditions that we need to worry about, or?
Well, I've got some joint issues. Maybe, I don't know, maybe even a balance issue. I'm not really sure about that.
All right, so just for fun, if you want to come and follow me outside, I'm going to take out the platinum boomerang. It's great for people because it has that perfect step through. So just come follow me, and let's go take for a little test ride.
Okay.
Okay. And so then I would get on the bike, and then I would come back and say, just for fun, step through, and then I would get her comfortable on the bike, and then she's smiling because obviously the Pedego smile, and then. Are we going to the when the prospect comes back in, Joe?
So there's a couple of things, and
Oh,
again,
we have to do the sales form, or with the digital form
yeah, correct.
and
Yeah.
the helmet. Yeah.
And the helmet.
Absolutely. The mandatory, you want to do the mandatory waiver, and you want to get the helmet on for sure. And then, if you want to qualify, if you want to use this question here before you do the mini spin or a ride, I would suggest that you get all of these questions out of the way as well. Because this is a very personal question at this point. Are there any health issues that you need to know about? So if you're going into, hey, is this your first time in the store? How'd you hear about us? You ever ridden a Pedego? And then do you have any health issues? It's a little early, in my opinion.
It is. But my thing is, I don't want to put anybody on a bike, whether it's for them or not. My comfort is putting anybody on a bike if they have any of those conditions,
But
or
I
getting
agree.
that good bike.
I agree. So what I would say,
so
my suggestion to you, Kendall, is go through all these questions first, then get them on the bike. I mean, if you don't because I know you guys don't do the mini spin. And I think based on what Maria said, she's a customer that has balance issues. You definitely want her. You want to set up the bike for her so that the bike is in first or second gear with no power. So like, can we see that she can actually ride it?
Yep.
Right. So go ahead. I would ask her these questions first, all of them.
All right.
Yeah.
So I asked her, how'd you hear about us? She told us that it's from a friend. And I'll be like, okay, so who was the bike for, and who else will be riding it?
It's just going to be for me.
Okay, and how do you plan on using this bike?
I just want to ride it around my community. I play bingo, so I'd like to ride it up to the clubhouse and back, and maybe to the pickleball court. But I'm not going to ride it out on 41. There's no way.
Okay, so how long? Gosh, I can't talk today. So about how far will you typically be riding? Would you say like a couple miles a day?
Yeah, I mean, at one time, a couple miles, but then, I expect to do more than that during the day.
Okay, and then do you plan on riding alone, or do you want to be riding in the group, like with your friend?
Yeah, sometimes I think maybe my friend and I would ride together. Yeah, that sounds like fun.
Okay, and then lastly, are there any health conditions that we need to take in consideration when riding this bike?
Well, I haven't been on a bike in a very long time. Obviously, when I was a kid, I knew how to ride a bike. And I may have some balance issues. I'm a little worried about that.
Okay, no worries at all. If you want to follow me this way, we're going to have you fill out a little waiver in order to ride one of our bikes. And in the meantime, I'm going to go set up our Platinum Interceptor. It's a 24-inch step through. It's going to be pretty comfortable and perfect for you. That allows you to get over easily. And we're going to go take this bike. We're going to go take this out for a ride first without any power. And then we'll eventually add on the pedal assist, if that's okay with you.
Okay. Do I need a helmet?
Yes, I'm going to go grab your helmet. What size are you? Are you a small, medium, or medium large?
I think a small medium.
Okay, perfect. Any color, any style? Do you want a visor, no visor?
Now, whatever you got.
Okay. All right, I'll be with you in one moment. Let me go set up the bike, and here's the waiver to sign.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So now Kendall, is the plan that you're going to go riding with Maria at this point?
No, I'm gonna set it up outside, and I'm gonna go test ride the bike I'm gonna go quickly set up the bike into the first and second gear. And then I'm gonna when she steps outside, I'm gonna go, okay, so I will always ride the bike first. So I just want you to watch me and just kind of take that for a ride first, and then come back. Now, just for fun, how about you hop on? And I
Okay.
would, step in between the wheels and everything.
Right.
Get that balance.
I'm curious in this, and Maria, you could probably confirm this. How often do you have somebody that comes in that just can't ride a bike?
Well, it happened once for sure, and he crashed in the parking lot.
Right.
But rarely.
Okay.
I would say very rarely.
So out of
Yeah, it's the fact that people may not have been on a bike for years.
okay.
Not that they don't know how to ride. They do
Right.
know how to. Yeah.
I mean, I think it's very important. I think you and I both agree, Maria, that safety is absolutely critical. We want people to feel safe.
Yeah.
And so I don't know what the availability of the trike is at this point. Like, I don't know if you have any in stock. That's another challenge, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
None, and none for the foreseeable future for us.
Yeah. So of course you
Yeah.
got to sell what's available today. And
Right.
so, yeah, so you're taking the right action then, Kendall. I mean, you're bringing out a bike that's going to be, allowing Maria to be a flat-footed rider to start, and then raising that saddle up when she gets more comfortable and feeling safe. So, okay. So let's say she goes for the little spin. She can ride the bike in first and second gear without power. What do you do next?
So now we're gonna actually turn on the pedal assist. So here is and I'd show her where the battery is. So I'm gonna turn on the battery, and then we're gonna press this button to turn on the LCD display. As you see, the plus and the minus allow you to go through the pedal assist. Pedal assist 1 allows you to go between, I think it's 6 to 8 miles an hour. So we're just gonna start there. Also be in mind that the throttle is now also turned on. So be careful where your placement is on the grip. That way you don't go obviously flying at 20 miles an hour when it's unexpected. And so I just show her where the gripping is on that real fast, and I would send her off again on pedal assist 1 and 2 around the parking lot.
Okay. So now let's assume, what are you going to suggest now? Is Maria just doing a parking lot ride, or are you going to send her out for a couple of minutes on her own?
We do a parking lot ride on at least I do parking lot ride on pedal assist 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And then when we get her up to 3 and 4, I'll let her go up and down because we have that one long road. So
Okay.
I'll let her go up and down.
So let's assume that at this point now Maria's done 1 and 2. She's now ready to rock and roll at pedal assist 3, and you've sent her out.
I see where you're going with this.
Yeah. You've sent her.
All right.
Now she comes back
From pedal assist 3 on the long ride.
Yeah, she's come back from a 5 or 10 minute solo ride. Now what?
Right. So how'd you like it?
Oh my gosh, I loved it.
Awesome. What was your favorite part about the ride and the bike?
The fact that it was easy to pedal.
Okay.
I don't feel like I need to go beyond 1 or 2 with the pedal assist. I was very comfortable with it. It's got a nice seat. I like that. It's comfy.
Okay. So are you gonna buy it?
Well, I don't know. How much is it?
So the one that you're looking at is only $39.95, and it also comes with a 5-year warranty.
Do you have anything that's a little bit cheaper? Because that seems like a lot for me.
So we actually have a regular step through. It's not just the platinum. So the regular step through, the 24-inch, starts at $29.95, and that also comes with it also qualifies for that 5-year warranty.
I'm much more comfortable with that. Yes.
Okay. So is that the bike that you'd be willing to take?
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. All right. Congratulations. You're now part of the Pedego family.
Thank you.
Now, are you also interested in any maybe, other helmets? We have some really great half-knee mirrors that a lot of our customers really do like. We also have baskets. Is that anything you might be interested in?
Kendall.
Yeah.
Kendall, you're taking the right approach. Let's just shift some words a little bit. Okay, because now at this point, she has said, I'm taking the bike.
Yep.
Great. So congratulations. Welcome to the Pedego family. Take the approach of your A game. You're the authority. So
Take give the quote sheet.
yeah.
Okay.
And my suggestion is, instead of asking her, do you want to take? It's not, do you want to take at this point? She's already said she's taking the bike. And now I say, you know what? Congratulations. Okay, here's some other things that I'm going to highly encourage you to take.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
so here's the Senna helmet, for example. What color Senna helmet do you want? I'm not even saying, do you want the helmet? Like, you're getting the helmet. This is to your benefit. So take on that authoritative, I'm the expert space. You're just gonna add more line items. It's better for the customer and it's better for Pedego Naples. Win-win.
Okay. All right, perfect. I like that.
Start from there. Go from there. She just said yes.
Okay. So wait, is she there?
Yeah. She's
Oh, okay. So here are some other items. What kind of color helmet do you think you'd like?
Well, let's see. My bike is the Stephanie Blue, I think you call it.
Okay.
So I think I'm going to go with a white helmet.
All right. And then would you prefer a Bluetooth helmet or a non-Bluetooth helmet? I personally recommend our Senna helmets. They're just highly rated in safety, and they allow you to connect to your phone and also connect to other people while you ride. You mentioned that your friend, has a Pedego, so I don't know if that's something you guys might be interested in, or do you just want a regular visor helmet?
Well, what's the difference in the price?
It $60. So the Senna helmet is $129, and our regular helmets start at $59.99.
I think I'll take the Senna helmet. I need all the help I can get.
Perfect. All right. So is a white Senna helmet? Is that a good color for you? Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
So next up we have the mirrors. I highly recommend, for safety reasons, that you get these mirrors. Our most requested and liked mirror is a half-knee mirror. It starts at $29.95.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay, awesome.
Okay,
And then what
Kendall,
about?
Can I offer you just a little piece of advice at this point?
Don't mention the prices.
Don't mention the prices. You don't have to.
Yeah.
Just you're at this point, you're just going to go through you're going to need this. You're going to need this.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the price, because every time you mention price, it
Adds up in their head.
It gives me a choice.
Correct.
Yeah, they definitely ask a lot, so that's why I've just gotten used to saying it before.
If they ask you for the price, go ahead and tell them. At that point, though, you're still coming in. Just be the authority and just go, okay, listen, I recommend the half-knee mirror. It's really important because, there's an issue of target fixation where wherever your head turns, the handlebars are turned. Whereas now I can just look at my mirror and I know if I've got anything in my unobstructed view, and I get to stay focused, staying straight ahead. I highly recommend that. Do you want to add that to your bike for safety reasons? It's not about it.
Okay.
And then and if somebody does say, how much is it? It's like $30.
$30.
Like,
all right.
Let them know it's cheap. It's cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Awesome. Okay. Hey, keep going. I'm curious as to how the rest of this sale is going to go.
Oh gosh, me too. No, we're both of us. All right. And so next up we have our bags. So we have gosh, you can't pronounce them, but we have the Premier bags, and we also have the Pedego saddle bag. I would recommend personally the Pedego saddle bag. Is that something you're interested in?
Stop.
I can't say interested in. I'm back to the authoritative figure.
That's all right. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, right? You know what Maria said earlier? She loves to play bingo, and she also goes to play pickleball. So you know what? You go, you know what, Maria, because you like to go play pickleball, you're going to need to carry your racket with you while you ride. We've got these great pannier bags that make it really convenient. And you know what? It's going to look really cute on your bike. My suggestion is I would go with this one. Great place to put your pickleball equipment and anything else that you're going to need. Plus, you're going to be able to run errands with it. So which color do you want?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just going in. I'm the authority.
So do you want to sell for me?
That's why I'm here. I'm helping you.
Right.
That makes sense.
All right, Maria. So you said you like to play pickleball and go play bingo. So I would recommend that you get a pannier saddle bag. It's great for holding all your accessories and everything you need throughout the day, and it's also great for running errands. So what color do you want? We have a brown. We also have a black option.
Let's see. I think I'm going to go with the black option.
All right. And perfect. And I know that you said you were going to be riding a couple miles a day. So we also have great water bottle holders. They actually already perfect on the bikes. I think the bike that you actually have that you rode already comes with our adjustable water bottle. Do you want to keep that, or do you want to switch it out for another option?
No, I'll keep whatever's there. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine to me.
Perfect. And then are you looking, then I would also recommend that you get some stuff for your tires. Are you looking for, no, I don't want to say are you looking for. Dang it, I just messed up.
It's all right. Don't worry. It's a great opportunity. So why does she need stuff for her tires?
Well, I honestly, I truthfully wouldn't recommend the tire stuff to her because she's not traveling long distance and she's not going on terrain. I'm just used to that when the Olsons asked that question, and getting together that tire kit and the patches and everything. So I wouldn't ask her that question.
That's fine. So then,
even though it's more opportunity to sell, it's something that she doesn't need, and I never want to be that salesperson that sells stuff like that.
I totally agree with you. So again, focus on what her needs would be and what is going to be the best experience that you could possibly provide with the accessories that you have. So what else?
Guess what? Yeah, I wasn't going to buy it anyway.
There you go.
Okay, so we got you. So you have the helmet, you have the bag, you have the mirror, you have the water bottle. You have the Sena helmet, so you have the Bluetooth. Trying to what else I
Maybe
want to say.
she can't see.
Oh, the belt. The tire pump too. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, so next up, we actually have the tire pump. We offer 2 different tire pumps. We have a black one and a white one. Which color would you like?
Is it easy to use it? Because I was thinking.
It's super easy to use. Actually, if you want to come over here and just test it, it's super easy to pump. And it's just a great way to make sure that, you're keeping your tires in line, so that, your bike doesn't have any issues. And also staying in line with, tuning up your bike and taking care of it. I highly recommend that you should get this.
It's part of regular maintenance. Like
yeah,
at the
it's
end
just
of the
part
day,
of regular maintenance.
every bike that gets sold, Kendall, every bike needs a pump.
Gotcha.
And you are doing you're doing Pedego Naples a disservice by not selling Maria a pump right now, right?
Sure.
She needs the pump because every bike that's in here right now is losing 3 pounds of tire pressure a week. So if you don't pump up your tire, your battery is going to use up more energy to be able to maintain. And over time, if you go really flat, you're going to get a flat. So you need to check this at least once a week. Okay.
So I think I would ask, do you have a tire pump at home first?
Nope.
No,
not even that.
No, because here's what's going to happen. I'm going to, but I really appreciate that you bring that up. So sometimes I'm going to say, okay, so you're going to need a pump, and then somebody's going to say, I already have a pump at home. And then my question is, does the pump that you have at home have a tire pressure gauge?
Right.
Because if they don't have a tire pressure gauge, they need the appropriate.
It's useless. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So here's also a tire pump. The great thing about our tire pumps is they actually have a tire pressure gauge. We have a black and a white one. Which one would you like?
Well, I think I'll get the white one to match my helmet.
Perfect choice. And then also, would you like I also recommend getting the Sleek Bell. It's a Pedego staple. Everybody absolutely loves these on their bikes. Is that something you would like as well? A Sleek Bell. So it allows cars and riders in front of you and runners in front of you to let you know that you're behind them.
Oh, a bell. I'm sorry.
Yeah, a sleek bell.
Okay.
It's a safety.
Well, sure.
This is all about
Safety.
Yeah. Safety features.
The last thing you want to do, you could tell, and again, I'm just going to give you some extra stories to tell. One of the things that when you're on a bike path is there are going to be pedestrians, and if you tell them on your left, if you scream out on your left, sometimes people will actually move left and they'll go left. And then, so the beauty of a bell is they'll hear you coming, and it's a very pleasant sounding bell. It makes people smile, ding, 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 and they'll get out of your way before you get up on them. So which would you like? You want to get the bell, right?
Yeah.
I'm not even saying, do you want it? You're going to get the bell, right?
You're going to get the bell, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
For
I really
sure.
don't know what else. Here's the thing. I don't really know what else to sell.
What's that?
I'm trying to think of everything else on our accessory wall. This
is why, again, this is the beauty of having the list.
Yeah.
What else? In my opinion, right now, then you're doing a fantastic job. She's the things people need when they own a bike: helmet. They need a lock. She might, in my opinion, I think they need lights. because you
Yep.
never know if you're going to ride at dusk and then all of a sudden it's late. You might be playing pickleball and then maybe have a beverage with friends afterwards. And oh my God, it's dark out. Well, now you got lights. All of these little things add to your quality of the experience. And it's what does it come back to, especially for Maria? Safety. It's all about safety.
Okay. So
She'll
I would
buy it.
start with, if I don't have the quote list in front of me right away, I think what I would do is I would start with insurance, which would be that lock. That's the first thing I always think of anyways.
Yeah.
So then I would think of safety, and then I think of quality, and in that quality I would also add a phone holder, especially if they have a Senna, and that's how I would sell it. It's like, your helmet's Bluetooth, so obviously you need a phone case. So would you like a rock form, or would you like an adjustable one? Do you switch phones often, etc.?
Excellent.
Okay.
So let's assume you've gone through the whole list and Maria's absolutely thrilled. Now what do you do?
Take her to checkout.
Yeah. Okay. So take her to checkout, and what do you do here? I just want to hear it.
All right, Maria. So your total, the bike, your total plus all your accessories comes out to, what is it? $3,500.
Sure.
Okay.
Are you paying cash or card?
Card.
Okay. She didn't ask for a deal, Joe. You hear that?
Perfect. It's perfect.
All right. So we do that, and then after the sale is done, I'll be like, okay, so we're actually going to have, I'm gonna bring a tech out, and we're actually going to assemble all the accessories on you, do the adjustments and everything, and then I would bring Ron or Ronnie out and see about how long it would take for them, and if it's better to just have her come pick it up the other day or do a delivery with it.
Okay.
Because
Now,
we like to put all the accessories on. If she says that she'll just do it herself, then that's fine too. But
okay.
typically we do it like that.
The suggestion at this point that I would make is again, you've taken their money. Once you give them their credit card back, congratulations.
Congratulations, you are now part of the Pedego family.
Right.
Gotcha.
Now,
Thank you.
then the suggestion at that point is, I think that you have every right, because they're thrilled, they're delighted that they've made the right decision, because you.
Oh, the photos.
Yes, thank
Yep,
you.
we already worked on that. Yep. Okay.
Yep. So what do you?
This is stuff I need to add to my.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it's
I'm
on
just
your
kidding.
list. So
I'm adding to my
you have
playbook.
to you've got to make it part of your process, guys. It's absolutely critical, because this is where you're going to be able to get more referrals and social proof. It goes hand in hand. So this is great. So make it happen, Kendall. Now Maria's now a proud owner and member of the Pedego family. Who do you know who? Who do you know who that would love to be a Pedego owner with you and ride with you? Do you have two names of people and with your permission, could we do a quick video so that I could throw this up on social media? Go for it.
All right, Maria, congratulations. You are now part of the Pedego family. Do you mind coming over with me into the other room and getting a video of you and your new bike?
Oh, I don't think my hair looks good.
Oh, no, you look great. You just look like you just got off a great bike ride and had a good time.
You can wear a helmet.
You can wear a helmet.
Oh, okay. And my sunglasses?
Okay. Yes, and the sunglasses.
Okay.
Also, who do you know who would love to have a Pedego or should be on a Pedego?
Jean Marconi and Donna Vaccarella.
All right, so we're gonna add them at the video as we do it, and then that's like in the background we do it.
All right.
Okay. Do you want to sit?
Nicely done. Now let's assume that Maria's left with the bike. She's gone home. You've gotten a testimonial. She's going to receive an email saying, how did you enjoy your experience on a scale of 1 to 5 stars? So we might want to remind her, you're going to receive you're going to receive an email. Could you please if you're okay with this experience, please love a 5-star Google review. It's just going to help us. I mean, ask for it. And then you've got the photos, the video, which is more important. Now she's left. What's the process? What's next? She's left. She's gone with a bike.
She has the bike already in her hand.
Yep. She's gone.
Okay, so the accessories are gone and everything. So what I would do is I would, on my side of it, I would definitely make sure that she's already on our email list.
Yeah.
So that, when we do these weekly and monthly emails, that she's already on there.
Yep.
I would also, Andy and I are talking about this, but adding one of those, second little ways to kind of get people like through email.
French fry effect.
Yes,
What'd you say?
French fry. Absolutely.
Yeah, the French fry effect. And then I would also I would use it as my posting on social media. So I would add it, and then I would tag her 2 friends and her as well, as long as I can find them. And
Yeah.
I would make sure that it went on Facebook and Instagram. And then I'm trying to see what you say.
So you've got you're gonna do the warranty. You're gonna add them to lead cycles.
Yep.
The email thank you email is gonna go out immediately. You could do a send out card, a thank you, with brownies like I like to do. That's up to you.
Yep.
And then 10 days later, you're gonna do a follow up phone call.
Yep.
You're just gonna call and check in.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Can you send me all this? Can you send me everything that you've given us?
I'll do
Okay.
that.
Perfect.
No, I have everything that he's given.
Yep.
Well, Andy, it's one of my mailbox.
The only thing that I don't have, I think, is what we're using today, this operations thing.
Okay, cool.
Do you need me
Yeah,
to,
'cause I
you want
wanna
me to resend those? I got these 2 documents. I'll send them to you again. And
Yeah.
Kendall, I don't have your email. I don't know if I have your email address, but
It's just Kendall at Pedego Naples.
okay. I'll send it to both you guys so you guys have it. And ultimately, this is, I know I stopped and I just added little course corrections, but honestly, Kendall, you did a fantastic job. And I know it's uncomfortable, but guess what happens when you repeat and you practice and you practice? You just get better at it.
It's not even, I wouldn't even say it's uncomfortable anymore. I think it's trying to make sure that I think because I've always been on the other side of bad customer service.
Right.
And I don't ever want to be that person. I don't want to be the person that, I definitely want to oversell now that I'm in the business, but not oversell on the wrong thing. So like, that's why I immediately stopped the tire process and it threw me off a second. But I will say, between your training and getting on the bikes, like Andy's been telling me for the past 9 months, I love the element. You can't tear me off the element otherwise. So I think these 2, just being comfortable with it and then using these things and reading them and having the workshops and everything is going to make this 10 times easier to do, because what you teach us is not uncomfortable to say at all.
Right on.
It's actually very easy and easy to remember.
That's great. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
to be, some people think sales training is, to be, manipulative and sleazy and slimy. And that's totally not my approach. It doesn't resonate well with me. So my goal is, how can I help you have a skill set that's going to create a win-win? Because the outcome has to be where the customer is so thrilled that they want to tell everybody about their experience. And it's truly mind-boggling. I think we can all agree that there's a lack of good service, which is, you can call it salesmanship. There's a lack of it right now in bricks and mortar. And that's where the opportunity is truly for this business that we're all in. It's a great opportunity for us. There's other bike shops that just, I don't need to name names. They suck. They just totally suck.
Yeah. No, I completely agree with you. Yeah. Are you still in Canada right now?
Yes, I am.
Do you know where Calgary is? Well, obviously you do.
Yeah, it's 14 hours that way.
Yep. That's so funny. Yeah, I was thinking I've been there and to Banff. I always thought Banff would be a good place, although it just gets too cold, I think, sometimes to ride bikes. But
the season up in Canada right now is really starting to wind down. However, Banff, Canmore, Lake Louise, perfect tourist destinations, gorgeous places. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, absolutely. Let's do one more before I take off. I always want to give extra value. So we need one salesperson and we need a customer. And Maria, great job as the customer. Well done.
Woohoo! Oh, thank you. Thanks.
I'll be the salesman.
Okay.
Oh heck, I call being customer.
Hey, but Kendall, you can't be the witch. You got to be the nice customer, the typical
I'm gonna be
customer.
Listen,
right.
I will
Let's hear it.
All right. So ding ding, I come in the door.
Hello, fun. Welcome to Pedego.
Hi, thank you.
Is this your first time here?
Yes, it is.
How did you hear about us?
I think I heard about you guys online.
Whereabouts online?
I think it was the Google. I researched you guys. I did electric bikes on Google.
Okay. Have you ever ridden an electric bike before?
No, actually, I have not. I've only ever ridden regular bikes.
Why don't we take a spin?
Okay. Yeah. Awesome. Let's go.
All right. I would set up to, I guess this is where I'd ask, um, is the bike for you or someone else?
The bike is actually going to be for me, but I'm also looking at, maybe getting some family members into it.
Okay. And how are you going to use the bike?
That's a really great question. It will definitely not be for transportation back and forth from work. It's going to be more of a leisure bike and an activities bike.
Okay. So I would introduce the fat tire bike at that point. If
Okay.
taking commuter off the table. So I'd probably show both bikes, the fat tire and like a platinum, and let her choose between the two to take a test ride. And then I'd bring the bikes outside. I'd go for the test ride with her. I'd go first, make sure that it's in a lower gear, come back. We'd go for the test ride together, and then we come back, and then I would say, so do you want to buy it?
Yeah. I mean, I definitely want to buy one of the electric bikes. I don't know if this is the exact bike that I'm looking at.
Okay.
I really like that really low step through that you had. I think it's the blue one that I heard a couple people say that you just got in.
Yeah, that's our boomerang model.
Okay, yeah.
Super step through.
Okay.
Would you like to take that for a test ride?
Yeah, can we go on a little test ride with that?
Yep.
Perfect. Okay.
So we come back, and so would you like to take this boomerang now that you've had a chance to test ride it?
How much is it?
$29.95.
Is that it's a little bit higher for me personally. I'm a college student. Do you guys do any, deals or financing on this by any chance?
We do financing.
Okay. What does that look like?
So it all depends on your credit and your employment situation.
Okay.
You can do it right through our website through a firm. We also use a second company called First Mutual,
Okay.
and they both have pretty good terms.
Okay. And if I don't want to do that, is there any type of deal that you can offer, or is there any consignment bikes by any chance? Or, but I really do like this bike.
Let me pause there real quick, guys. So you brought up some great questions, Kendall. So my suggestion at that point would be, yeah, we do offer financing. In fact, if I could get you set up where you could ride out of here today and you didn't have to pay for any interest for 6 months, interest free.
Gotcha.
You want
Yeah.
to be willing to
Okay.
give that a try. And if she says yes, pull out one of the options, just whether it's PayPal, whether it's a firm, whether it's First Mutual, doesn't matter. Get her to fill out the info because she said yes.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so if I didn't want to do that, I would just say, all right, you know what? I'm really not looking forward to do that credit option. Is there any deal that you could possibly give me that I could convince my parents to help me out on this bike?
Okay.
Yeah. Hold on a second, because I'm just writing something down.
Yep. And if you need that, I'm recording this one as well, Andy, so you'll have everything. Like if
yeah, but it was specific to the financing options.
Yeah. So if you want the financing objection, and I practice this with groups in the SOS dojo. So when somebody says, "Hey, you know what? Like, there's a difference between that's expensive and I can't afford it." That's expensive is, "Hey, thanks for letting me know how you feel. What exactly are we comparing it to? I just can't afford $29.95." Okay, so you're certainly not the first person to mention this to me before, and people love this bike just like you do. I'm curious, if I could get you on this bike to make it affordable, where we could extend your payments over the course of, let's say, 6 months interest free, would you be willing to give that a try? Because sometimes it's just a question of, I don't have the $3,000 today, but I could pay.
That's not what I was writing down. What I was writing down is we do have financing companies that we use.
Yeah.
But Kendall and I are trying to mechanize everything.
Yes.
So part of our playbook needs to be written down exactly how they log on, get these people the financing. So that's what I was writing down. Not
I gotcha.
have it.
Yeah.
That how
This
it
is
needs
being
to be
recorded?
used.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is.
Oh gosh.
So Kendall, I can appreciate that you're looking for a deal. What did you have in mind?
Um, honestly, if you could throw in, I really like that Santa helmet that you had, and also a bag so I can keep some of my stuff in when I do run errands. I think that would be great. I think my parents would really like that a lot.
So you're saying if I can throw in a helmet and I can throw in one of our bags, I guess I'll specifically ask her which one, but I would always go for the cheapest one first. If I can throw in the helmet and the bag, you'll take this bike today?
Yes, and also if you hire me. Okay, sorry.
Congratulations, part of the bike riding family of Pedego.
Oh crap.
Would
Okay,
you want to
awesome.
pay with
Thank you.
cash, credit, or organs?
Parents' credit card.
Okay.
First time I've heard organs, man. Oh my God. And it's recorded. So good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, mom and dad.
Hey, you know what? The older we get, the more we need other people.
That's right. So what happens at this point?
So at this point, if I haven't gone through, the list of accessories. So these are the list of recommended accessories that we have. And I don't know if they had mentioned it to you. So we've been working on putting together our packages.
Yeah.
We decided what we're going to do to make it Pedego Naples is that we're going to name our packages specific areas here in Naples. So the Vanderbilt package, the Barefoot Beach package, and like for our trail trackers and like our adventure bikes, they're going to be the Rookery package to really like hammer home. And that's something we're going to continue to do with the stores as we grow. Like our packages are going to be named after local areas. So
I love it.
Really,
that's awesome.
Really specific, and it gets the feel right that people are like, oh yeah, totally Vanderbilt. That
And you're creating community because it helps cement the fact that you are local. Like we're here for you. So I really like that. Well done.
Yeah. So I would go through the list, and like I said, we decided the best thing for us is like must have, good to have, and then fun
Nice
goodies.
Yeah.
Nice to haves.
Yeah.
And I'd go down that list and be like, this is what we recommend to optimize your riding experience. I'm already throwing in the helmet in the bag. You need a pump. You may want accessory lights.
Yeah.
Lock is a necessity that you're going to need. So, would you like, I'm going to add these to your, these must haves.
Kendall?
I'm thinking. Okay. Yeah. I think the lock would be a really great idea. What else did you say that you recommended?
So we're in the boomerang. You already have lights on the front and back. So, and you have the helmet. So the pump.
Okay. So I do have a pump at home.
Does your pump at home have a digital, or does it have a tire pressure gauge on it?
Yes, this one does.
Okay.
Scratch it off the list.
Yeah. So scratch it off the list. So you already have the helmet. Do you need how are you going to transport the bike? Do you need a rack?
Actually I have a truck. So I was just going to, just put it in the truck on the flatbed.
Okay.
Do you think is that going to be fine? Or do you think I need to invest in a rack?
A rack is going to keep your $3,000 bike from bouncing around in the back of your truck.
Okay. Is that something that, maybe we can hold off on a little bit and then I can, come back in the store and we can look at those options for later on?
Sure.
Awesome. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. What else do you recommend?
So a mirror is a necessity, phone holder, bottle holder. Those are all a necessity list.
So are your bottle holders, are they a one size fits all, or is there anything, because I do carry, multiple drinks with me as I ride. Do you have anything that might?
We have an adjustable drink holder.
Okay,
That
I'll take that.
adjusts to larger bottles. Okay. So that's, I believe, everything on our necessity list. So, I don't have the list in front of me, but so,
I'll take the lock, the helmet, the drink holder, and also if you can just throw in a mirror for that for the safety purpose, I'll take that.
okay.
All right. So now you walk her over to the till and you write her up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I've written her up. She's deciding to pay with credit card. I give her the credit card back. Congratulations. Welcome to the Pedego family.
All done.
And then, assuming she takes the bike with her right away, or we haven't, she didn't need it to be delivered or whatnot, we would work that out, and then immediately register the bike, move her into the buyer form.
Yep.
And then put her into whatever else we're going to have for follow-up emails.
Excellent.
Whatever we're going to have.
And then you're gonna put me on camera because I'm so beautiful.
Yeah.
Don't forget. Yeah.
Yeah.
Selling so many bikes for you.
If you wouldn't mind, if we could take a picture and a video of you just as we're leaving the store. Who do you know who of your friends or family that might enjoy one of these bikes?
Well, actually, I'm a social media influencer. So I would love if we can actually connect on Instagram and on Facebook. And I was wondering, can we actually live stream this on my Facebook too as we're recording it?
Sure, absolutely.
Awesome. Okay, great. Yeah. So actually, I want to reach out to my mom. Her name's Robin, and my little sister Lauren. I think they would just have a great time. And it's getting close to Christmas, so I think these would just be awesome gifts for them.
Okay. I mean, I heard your sister had some issues. I don't know that we have Popeye
Shut up.
handlebars.
Bye, Joe. Just so you know, my sister's arms. She's like a 2-time athlete. Like she's super athletic.
Okay.
She woke up one morning and she lost a ton of weight. Like she looks good. And
Wow.
her arms are she's 17 years old and they're swollen 4 times the size because her lymph nodes stopped draining out of nowhere.
Wow.
So they had my sister sleeping with her arms pinned up against a pole, basically to try to drain them for the past 2 days because she has a meet in like 4 days.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It's funny because she looks like Popeyes, but it's sad because it is painful.
Is she okay?
I think she's getting better. But yeah, she definitely, they're still pretty big. Like her elbow just like joints out to about here.
Ouch.
Yeah. But anyways, Andy, thanks for bringing that up.
You gotta have fun with it, guys. And what I love is that you got, and I'm not blowing sunshine here. You guys have a great team. You guys get along. You can, kibitz a little bit and have joke with it. But this was a great example of role play to win, because that's what we want to have repeating is more wins because wins when you practice are going to be wins in game time, period. Mm-hmm. So well done. You guys feeling good about this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I like continue doing this, especially if I'm going to be at the Marco store by myself. I think this is really important for me to feel comfortable
ongoing.
doing.
It's ongoing for sure. And I hope I get the chance to come back and do this with you guys again, maybe in a year from now or whenever you got more new staff in. I mean, because Pedego will continue to support you. You'll get the video is going to be finished. The one that we did last week, it's going to get finished today and it's going to get sent over. You're going to get a copy of it to Dawn. So you will get your credit within I'm assuming the next few days. So we're all good there. Yeah.
Awesome. Hey, I have a question for you, Joe. Who runs, because I follow them more frequently, who runs Gronk Fitness actually?
The person who runs it? That's a great question.
Not even because I know Rob is really just kind of like an influencer of Gronk Fitness, but Gordy seems to be the younger one. I think it is. Gordy seems to be the most active on there.
Gordy is his dad. Gordy Jr. Gordy Jr.
I think he just seems to be like the one that really is the business mind between both Gordy.
Correct. So Gordy Sr. is taking a big step back from the business because he's going to have Gordy Jr. run it.
Gotcha.
So I'm assuming Gordy Jr. and again, I'm only making an assumption here. My buddy Vic is the guy who's making the equipment for them. He's designed the equipment and then he's going overseas to get it manufactured. He's importing it in to the treadmill factory in Toronto, and then he ships it down to them in New England. And actually,
Who's the other big, like the Dick's Sporting Goods of Canada? Who is that? Do you know like what it's like, what the business is called?
If you're going to compare the Dick's Sporting Goods brand to the one in Canada, it would be Sport Check.
What's the other one? There's two of them.
Canadian Tire. Then
there's not another one?
Then there's that. Well, then in the smaller realm is Fitness Depot and the Treadmill Factory.
So I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
I had a friend whose parents are one of the owners of one of them, but I couldn't remember which one it was because it was like 4 and 5 years ago, and I just was kept on blanking.
I used to be a shareholder of Fitness Depot.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you know the last name?
Well, Edwin Cameron is the founder of Fitness Depot. And then there's Chris Bush, there's Mark Jeffries, there's Gus Christopoulos. These are all shareholders of the company.
Yeah.
James Newman out in BC, who's no longer there. He's now started up Fitness Town in British Columbia. And then Treadmill Factory is like online, the bigger player by a landslide.
Okay.
Yeah. And the Treadmill Factory is connected with Gronk. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. They've been in Florida and in this area the past like 4 weekends. So my little conniving butt is trying to find out where they are tagged in Instagram posts, and I lose track too easily. So
got it.
Yeah. But I was just curious to see because I was just.
Yeah, the person to ask who's going to be connected with Gronk is going to be Vic. But again, when you're ready for that, I can happily make that connection for you.
Yeah, no, 100%, definitely. We're just trying to find, I guess, the best model to use. That way we don't get undercut.
Right. Yeah. Sounds good. Well, great job, you guys. Really appreciate you guys. I'm really proud of what we've done in the last several weeks. I know that now you've got way more processes done, and just stay in touch. I mean, you're part of my email list, and follow me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. I'm all over the place. I don't do it. I let my VA do it. Get a VA. It's going to save you a ton of time.
Virtual assistant?
Absolutely. You can get somebody for $250 a month, and then you just don't have to do the shit. Let them do it.
That's kind of what I was reading more into that recently. It's a great business. I want to control that business and just have people work for me on that side. Cause that it's so easy to do, but that's awesome. Okay.
Any other questions, guys, before I go?
I don't think so.
No, not right now, but we know how to get a hold of you.
Yeah, you know how to reach me. And if there's any questions on send out cards, Andy, Maria, just feel free. Just send me an email. Happy to help you out with any way I can. There's a little added tricks that you can do. Like you can have campaigns ready to go. You build them once and then they'll forever fire. Like, so somebody comes in, they buy a bike, they leave. You just click on the card and it'll auto populate. So you don't have to rewrite everything. It's just done. Yeah. Automate. Yep. It's great. Okay, you guys, I'll send you the copy of this recording. I'll send you the details that I've already sent you anyways, but this way I'll also copy Kendall on that. And stay in touch. Congrats. And then you'll see an email going over to Dawn and the team later today.
Awesome.
Great. Thanks so
Andy,
much.
I'm going to FaceTime you right now.
What's that?
Tell Andy, I'm going to FaceTime you right now.
Got it.
Okay.
Gotcha. All right.
Thanks,
Bye.
Maria. Thanks, everybody. See you guys.
Thanks,
Bye.
Bye, guys. Bye, Ronnie and Ron.
Bye.
Bye.